this is Raina. Thank you for joining me on my crochet channel. In this tutorial, I will show you how to crochet the maple leaf coaster. And so this is made in tapestry crochet technique. So what's unique about this is we start each row of the coaster from the right side, end it on the left side. That's how we get the fringes. And then we always cut off the yarn after each row, and then we go back to the right side and start over here and finish here. And the coaster has 19 rows. It measures about 6 inches including the fringes, and about three and a half, a little over 3.5 inches wide. And I would say it's intermediate skill level project. And let's get started. And I'm using Lion brand 24/7 cotton. You'll need 2 balls of contrast colors. So this one is tangerine. It is 100% mercerized cotton. It has 100 grams and 170 meters in one ball. And my second color is taupe. It's also Lion brand 24/7 cotton. And for this one, the green color is called jade. So 2 balls of cotton. And from my handy crochet hook set, I'm going to choose crochet hook size 4.5 millimeters. And I'll also need the scissors. And I need to use them a lot with this project. And let's get started. I start with the taupe color and make a slip knot. I will chain 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when done with 18 chains, I will cut the yarn. You don't need to leave a long tail here because we're going to trim it later and maybe leave like 1 inch. But for now, maybe cut it like 2 inches or so. And then also fasten off. Pull it tight. And for the first row, I need to bring and join my contrast color. And from now on, we're going to hold the 2 yarns together for each row to do the tapestry style crochet. So the first row starts with the first stitch in contrast color, and then continue with the main color. So to do that, I'm going to place my main color here. Also leaving about the same length of tail, about 2 inches or so. And with my contrast color, I have to do the first stitch, leaving the same length of tail. I'm going to make a slip knot. And now grab your beginning chain, also holding your main color tail here. It has to stay within this first stitch. And now insert your hook in that first chain here, or the last chain. Pull the yarn through. Now you have 2 loops, and because we are only going to make 1 stitch with a contrast color, I already have to now switch to back to my main color, which is right here, and pull it through the orange loops, and the first stitch is made. And from here now I'm going to continue with main color and keep the orange, the second color, in my stitches, inside my stitches. So insert hook in the next chain. Make sure this yarn runs through here and pull up the loop with your main color and do the single crochet. And now continue, and always holding this contrast second color has to remain inside the stitches. So now do this until the last stitch here. And now I have 2 chains remaining here, so I'm going to start that first one, pull the yarn through, and before I finish it I need to switch to my second color because the last stitch is going to be with contrast color. So now I have that, keeping this one still here inside the loop, not leaving it out here, but bring it along. Insert hook into that last chain. See this, the main color runs through here. Pull up the loop and finish it with the second color as well. And from here we are going to cut off both yarns, and you can leave about the same length of tail as on the other side. It's like 2 inches. You can do it shorter, you can do it longer. We're going to trim it afterwards, and then fasten off and pull it tight. And now the second row is exactly the same. So you'll see how we end each row, we cut off the yarn, and then we go back to the right side and start the new row from that same stitch. So we never turn. And again, as with the first row, I'm going to place my main color yarn here, leaving the little tail. Same with the contrast color, make a slip knot, and then grab your work. Make sure the main color yarn runs here so it will remain inside the stitch when you insert your hook. And now how we do this, starting with row 2, is we need to insert hook between the 2 vertical loops, so here, and then pull your yarn through here. You have your 2 loops, and same as before, now bring up your main color and pull it through 2 loops. So now we can continue with the main color and keep the second color up here so it will remain within inside stitches. And see how I insert my hook here. So it's not in this space, but here, make sure it's between these 2 vertical loops here. Sometimes I need to hole here a little bit, but to make sure it's in that space, because that way it looks the best, and it also, sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's a little harder, depending on how tight each stitch is. And what I like about it is it will look like it's knitted. So that's the great part. So keep now doing these stitches, and again we can do the last 2 stitches of the row together. And I tried to make these stitches a bit looser, because I tend to crochet quite tightly. So hopefully on that next row it's going to be a little bit easier. So here are my last 2 stitches. So we start the first one through the vertical loops of the previous row stitch, and when I have my 2 loops on hook, I'm going to switch back to the second color and pull that one through. And now, still holding this main color inside this last stitch, I'm going to insert hook here, pull through the second color and finish the stitch, and cut off the yarn right here. And also fasten off. And now on row 3 we will start the leaf motif. So it's this one here, and we still start each row the same way. Place the main color yarn here, then make a slip knot with second color, holding that main color yarn here above the stitch. Insert hook through the vertical stitch of here, pull up loop, bring up the main color and pull through 2 loops here. You can tighten this one here a little. Next we need to do 1 stitch with main color. So because it's only 1, I'll pull up the loop, and same way I'll finish the stitch with my second color. And next we need to do 1 stitch with second color, just 1. So insert hook here, pull up loop, and finish it with the main color. And now we need to do 5 stitches with main. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one we need to again finish with a second color. Now we need to do 2 with second. 1, 2, and finish the second color with the main yarn. Only 1 stitch now with main color. Switch back to the second, and now 3 stitches with second. 1, 2, 3. Finish the 3rd stitch with main. Now 3 stitches here left to do with main color. 2, 3, and the last stitch with the second color. And again, make sure the main color yarn is still up here, remaining within the stitch. Finish the stitch here and cut off. And not to forget, fasten off. And row 4, start the same. Next, again, just one stitch with main color, so switch back to now the second color, and again one stitch only with the second, switch back to the main color. Now 3 stitches with main, 1, 2 and 3. Finish the third one with the second color. Now 7 stitches with the second color. Okay, so this one needs to go in here. Some stitches are still tighter. I need to practice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now the 7th we finish with main color, and we have 4 stitches to do with main. 1, 2, 3, 4, and finish the 4th with second color. Keep this yarn up here and make last stitch with second. Cut off yarn and fasten off. Row 5. Now 2 stitches with main, 1 and 2, finish with the second color, 1 stitch with second, finish with main, 1 with the main, finish with a second. Now 5 with the second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finish with the main. Now 2 with main, 2, finish with a second, 3 with a second color, 1, 2, 3, finish with main, 2 stitches with main, 1, 2, and last with a second color. And cut off. And fasten up. Row 6. Now 3 with main color. 1, 2, 3, finish with a second, 2 with a second, 1 and 2, finish with a main, 4 with main color, 1, 2, 3 and 4, finish with second, and now 6 with a second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back to the main, and only 1 stitch with main, back to the second, the last stitch, finish, row 7. Now 2 with main, 2, 2 with second, back to the main, 1 main, back to the second, now 8 with a second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 8, back to the main, 3 with the main, 1, 2, this one, okay, 3, and second, now finish, now 1 with main, 2 with the second, 1, 2, 1 with main, 1 with second, again 1 with main, and now 5 with second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 with main, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and last. Finish. Fasten off. Nine, one with main and 2 with the second, 1, 2, and then 1 with main and 2 with second, 1 and 2, now 1 with main and 6 with second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 with main. 1, 2, and 3, and last, finish. And row 10. Then 1 with main color, 2 with second, 1 with main, now 3 with second, 1 with main, 1 with second, and 3 with main, 1, 2, 3, also 3 with second, 1, 2, 3, 1 with main, and the last with second, and finish. And 11, one with main, 2 with second, 2, 1 with main, then 4 with second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 with main, and then 5 with second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 with main, and last with second. and 12. One with main and 3 with second. 1, 2, 3, 1 with main, then 2 with second. 1, 2, 1 with main, one with second, 1 with main, and then 3 with second, 1, 2, 3, then 3 with main, 1, 2, 3, and last. And 13. Two with main, and then 2 with second, and then 1 with main, 2 with second, again 1 with the main, and 2 with second, 1 with main, and now 3 with second, and 2 with main, and last. And 14. 2 with main, and now 4 with second, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1 with main, and 4 with second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 with main, and 2 with second, and 2 with main, and finish. And 15, two with main, four with second, one, two, three, four, one with main, and now 7 with a second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 with main. And finish. Sixteen, and 2 with main, then 3 with second, one, two, three, and 3 with main, 1, 2, 3, 2 with second, 1, 2, 1 with main, 1 with second, 1 with main, and 2 with second, then 1 with main, I forget 2 sometimes, and finish. And 17 is the last row of the leaf. So 3 with main, 1, 2, 3, then 1 with a second, then 5 with main, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 with a second, and now 6, rest of them with main, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and finish. And the last 2 rows, 18 and 19, we just repeat the first 2. So with the second color is the first and last stitch, and all the middle ones with the main. So make 2 rows of that. So starting my 18. And I did row 18, this is 19, and my very last stitch with a second color. And cut. And we're done with crochet stitches. And now we just have to trim the tails. So I'm just going to lay it flat and make it nice. Just stretch it a little bit here. And I'm just gonna cut it, leaving about an inch here. So that's up to you if you want them longer or shorter. There. And do the same on the other side. And my coaster is finished. So one thing about this yarn is, as you see, these corners tend to they curl a little bit, they lift. So what I did, I didn't block the coaster, meaning I didn't make it wet or pin it on my blocking mat. What I did was just, as you see with the green one, it's nice and flat, not lifting up. So I just I put some heavy books on it and let it sit there for a day or two, so you can check. So that's the easy way to get it flat. But of course, if you prefer, you can try and block it as well. Could be maybe a little faster. And let me know which option worked better for you, blocking or just putting it under the heavy books. So I hope you have fun making these cute leaf coasters, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help, and happy crocheting!